Overall, I really liked the way we played. Um, the third quarter was not what we wanted, but winning 3 out of 4 is good. I thought our young guys played exceptionally well. I love the way Nembhard ran the team. Duarte did not shoot the ball great, but he was playing the right way and he was doing some good things defensively. Isaiah Jackson did a good job in the third quarter, especially playing without fouling. And we had a lot of guys that had really good nights. Jalen Smith was great. Our veteran guys were terrific. James Johnson had a really nice game. George Hill was great too. And so the effort was really terrific. So proud of the guys.
This obviously puts you in a position where you could play around with a lot of stuff, move around with a lot of different combinations you don't usually have. Just what did you like about that piece to it? I guess just being able to shuffle a lot, put some guys in different scenarios.
This is development of players, and I'm just gonna tell you now the 3 guys that sat tonight are going to sit on Monday as well. They're not going to play Monday. I mean they're banged up enough to where we're going to make sure they're okay, and we'll see what's what when the Milwaukee game gets here. But I want to see our young guys go out and do this again. I want to see them, go out and play the same kind of game, knowing that Detroit's going to make adjustments, and it's going to be a little bit like a mini playoff series.
Just, to keep going on what you said on Isaiah and Jalen, we've talked a lot about both of those guys lately, but your Jalen obviously, really picked you up, I guess, when they were starting to get close to it. What did you like about just each of their games individually tonight, the lift of both?
Well, I liked that Jalen in the first half called me over late in the second quarter, and he said, "Coach," he goes, "I need one." I said, "Why? What's the matter?" He goes, "I'm tired." So he played a long stretch there, and he was going really hard. And look, these guys have been playing short minutes, and at times longer stretches. But this is a great opportunity for them, and they're both approaching it the absolute right way. And so, we know these guys have this kind of ability, but this is a different set of circumstances. And now, I want to see them validate this by doing the same thing again on Monday. And will not be easy. Detroit's got a bunch of guys out, but they're a hard playing team. And if you're not right, they'll run the ball up your ass and they'll beat you. I mean, that's how they've been the last few years. So, tonight was good. We'll be off tomorrow. We'll regroup Monday, and we'll go from there.
Talk a little more about Andrew. You talked about what you liked about him running the team. Obviously, he, he's had some ups and downs, but obviously seems like he's sort of picking it up lately. Had a good game the other night as well. What do you like about what you're seeing from him right now?
I like 19 and 8, and what two turnovers, So all that is really good. He just had a really nice pulse on the game tonight. His shooting looks really good. He just plays the right game, plays the game the right way, and he understands the game. He understands his teammates, and he puts his teammates in a position to succeed.
Just the last one, Isaiah. You mentioned at the beginning, because as you said, he was going to have a lot of emotion with this one playing at home. It seemed like he played with that. It seemed like this one really mattered to him. Just how.
Yeah, I know this game means a lot to him when he plays here. That said, he really approached it the right way. He had the right attitude, disposition, demeanor, played to his strengths, helped his teammates, did what he does. He was active. He had block shots. He put pressure on the rim. He rebounded the ball, and he made some pretty good plays too. So, really, really nice opportunity for him. On 2 consecutive games. Tonight and Monday, to once again, back this up and do it again. And it will not be easy.
I think I just tried to let the game come to me. I knew I had a big ball handling responsibility tonight. I just wanted to put guys in good positions as well as be aggressive for myself to let that happen easier.
You obviously had some struggles with the shot before. It seems like you're starting to find it. Obviously, I think we're 5 of 8 in the first half. What do you feel like is just coming together with the way you're shooting the ball?
I've been working on some things, getting more confident. League's a long season, ups and downs, but feeling real confident about this last stretch going forward.
When you talk about working on something, you do anything different mechanically or playing with anything to try to gaining, right? Or
Nothing to talk about.
gotcha. Okay. What was just tonight like in general? Obviously, you're missing a lot of guys, and a lot of guys got put into bigger positions than they're usually in. Just what was it like to kind of work with some different combinations, have some guys in different spots, and just try to run that.
It's fun. We got a lot of talented young dudes that can do a lot of things, and on certain nights they can't really showcase that as much because we have other players maybe in front of them. But like guys like Isaiah, Sticks, I think they stepped up really well. I love playing with Isaiah. He's super easy to play with in that pick and roll, drop coverage especially. So it was fun. You know, we were just flowing, um, passing, moving the ball, getting good shots, team shots. You know.
What just how cool was it for Isaiah to have a night like that here? When he's in.
Super cool. You know, everybody wants to have a good game when they come home, especially. And I'm super happy for him. You know, Zay's a super humble, good team guy. You know, he puts everybody before himself. So I'm just happy that that happened. And I like to see him just stay confident, keep being aggressive like that.
I feel as though we just played hard throughout the entirety of the game, and that's something that we've been emphasizing on this whole season. Just trying to put 4 quarters together. And I feel as though that without, obviously without Ty, Miles, and TJ, I feel as though that's what we did. You know, everybody stepped up, everybody played the role that they had to play, and everybody had a factor in this win. And I think it's a huge moral boost for the guys. You know, like that's obviously us role players. You know, just seeing that what we can do, obviously without Ty, Miles, and TJ.
What obviously with a lot of guys out, saw a lot of missed shots, a lot of rebounding. That was obviously key for you guys tonight, from 58 to 42. Just what was it like? How important was it to win on the glass tonight, basically, and what do you feel like you in particular, and then you guys as a team did well?
I mean, I was actually shocked we won on the glass. I thought we was losing the whole time because of the way how many offensive rebounds they was getting on me at first in the first half. But everybody just had that attack the rim mentality. You know, try to grab everything that comes out the rim. I mean, obviously Shea came up with I believe 4 big offensive rebounds for us and it showed dominance. And then obviously you got Isaiah with the putbacks. A lot of long rebounds, Buddy grabbed for us. And I mean, I feel as though that everybody had a major factor in being a part of that.
So obviously a lot of guys were in different roles than they're used to. I mean, you've obviously played the 4 before, but I mean, you obviously were playing together with Isaiah. I think O'Shea was a 2 for a while. I mean, just what was it like to sort of just get everybody organized when everybody's in kind of a different spot than they're usually in?
Obviously it was a shocker. Obviously throughout the entire of the season, you play a certain role, you play a certain position. But I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta be ready for anything in this league. I mean, obviously we had JJ playing 1 for us at some point.
Right.
JJ ain't playing in a while. So I mean, like I said, it's just always being ready and making sure that you're mentally prepared to do the task at hand.
How cool was it to see Isaiah step out today? At close to his home in Michigan, Detroit, for him to have a big night. How cool was it to see him?
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, obviously, the situation me and Isaiah dealing with, just being ready, and I feel as though that he was the ultimate pro tonight. Obviously being having a big task to start, obviously with all the stuff that Miles do for us, and I feel as though Zay did a great job at pretty much picking up the slack that Miles usually does, and I'm just happy that he got to have a great game in his hometown.
I mean, it meant a lot to me, and I could tell my family was hyped about it as well when they seen it. I mean, I can't remember. It was a lot of emotions coming in, but I mean, I don't really feel pressure, so I just went out there and did my thing. My family being here and being from here, it also gave me a little confidence to just go out there and kill too. So.
When did you find out you were going to start?
This morning. He told me this morning. My name was on the board, and I mean, I already knew I was going to, whatever, if he was going to play me or not, I was going to go kill. But when I seen I was starting, I mean, it just, the emotions, like, started a little bit. Like, I started, like, okay, I got to really kill now. Like,
Right.
It's one of those things. So, I mean, I just took it in and, I mean, did my thing.
How many people do you have here? And who, I guess?
Close to 60. Just all my family. I mean, cousins. I got a big family. Both sides, mom and dad. Everybody came out, show love. I mean, I got a lot more, but a lot couldn't make it. But I mean, I'm glad they came. Glad they showed out, showed love and stuff.
Did you have any interactions with them during the game, and did you see them, I guess, when you dunked or anything like that? I mean,
Nah, I didn't. When I'm in the game, I'll be locked in.
Sure, right.
But I did talk to my pops before the game, my little brother, and I knew everybody else was there. So I had that in the back of my head, but I just wanted to stay focused and show it out. So
Have you talked to them since, or you going to talk to them now?
I'm going to talk to them now. They all out there waiting for me, so it should be fun.
What, just in terms of, what did you just like about your game tonight? In terms of you obviously able to get some lobs here, get a lot of layups and blocking. Just what did you just like about, just how you found the flow, how you found the rhythm?
I think I just played way more aggressive today, especially on the offensive end, like offensive boards and stuff. I think I don't know how many how many rebounds were like almost tied for offensive rebounds or record.
What had to be?
It was about to be a record. Yeah, so I feel like it was just like a whole team effort. We all was just going in for offensive boards, and I just knew what I had to do, especially with those big guys. They were doing the same to me, so I brought it to them, hit them first.
Obviously, with all these guys out, a lot of people in a lot of different combinations, different positions, stuff like that. How did you feel like that worked? I mean, how helpful do you think that was to get a lot of different guys that are sort of, put them in some uncomfortable situations, get guys like O'Shea playing the 2, James playing the 1? I mean, what kind of value you think there was, and how do you like about how you guys made it work?
With this group of guys, I feel like it was no pressure for anybody. We're all hoopers. We all ball. I found that out this summer when we were just playing pickup and everybody was just playing random ball. So it's for us. I feel like position is not a thing. It's just there's 5 players out there just hooping. We just all together as a team, collective, and we got the dub. So.
We talked a lot to you guys about you and Sticks about just the position you guys have been in, the minutes going up and down and everything like that. On a night when you obviously had a great night at home, how cool was it also to see Sticks go?
Man, it was amazing. And we played together. We was on the court together for a little bit, so it was amazing just being with him, knowing what we had to deal with this year. I think it feels good for both of us to come out here and do our thing and show and play our game and show what we can do.